So here we are with Michael Schmitt, and Michael's going to show us how to use the AMMCO 750 tool, and we have a very nice one here. And Michael, what are we going to do today?
Here's what we're going to do, Tony. We are going to take this tool, which is similar to the tool in the manual, and we're going to apply it to a drum for a 51 Plymouth. This is the AMMCO model 1750, and it measures the diameter and the radius of a drum for use in adjusting the brakes and getting them concentric. In other words, getting the shoes concentric with the drum.
Okay.
And to minimize the difference between the brake shoe and the drum. Couple of purposes there. So there's a couple of steps to do it. The first step is to measure the drum using the tool. And when you look at the tool, you may not be able to see this, but there are gradations on here to measure the diameter in thousandths of an inch. And that's the first step. We're going to go ahead and measure this drum here.
Okay. And what size drum is this one, Michael?
This is a 10-inch, like the 40s and early 50s Plymouths.
Okay.
Okay. So here, let me turn this around so you guys can see. So what we're going to do is measure the maximum on the drum. And by the way, this drum will do 10-inch, 11-inch, and 12-inch drums. So that would be Plymouth, DeSoto, Chrysler, etc. It also does Ford and Cadillac. Anyhow, what we do is we get the biggest dimension we can here. We set it, and that'll tell us how much overbore this is. Let's put on the super light here. We're at 27 thousandths over. Okay, so that's measuring the diameter. Now what we're going to do is take off this extension here, and we're going to put it on a rear axle and show you how you adjust it. You want to come over here, Tom?
Sure.
That's probably easiest. Or do you want to get come over here?
All
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this measurement, which is 27 thousandths, and we're going to approximate what half is to get the radius. So I'm just going to go to about 15 thousandths. And we're going to lock that down. Now this will slide onto the rear axle here. This is a heavily modified stock 51 rear end. Now you use this tool to measure from here to make sure these are concentric. It's round, in other words. Okay. So what we need to do, get this lined up. There you go. So now we have a 90-degree here. So can you see that, Tony? So what you can do is we're measuring, in the book it's stated that you use a 6/1000 feeler gauge to measure between the shoe and this 90-degree area here, which is exactly half of the diameter of the drum itself. And you try and measure 6/1000 in here. I think they updated it later to 8/1000. But the point is you want the shoe to be close to the pin and equidistant all the way around.
Got it.
So that's the game plan. And by doing that, it'll allow you to get these shoes close to the drum so that when you put the drum on and you push the brakes, the shoes don't have to travel a lot. So in the book, they call this the major adjustment, because what you're going to be doing is adjusting these cam pins here to get this shoe close to the pin. Okay, once that's all done and you're good with the measurement and it's equidistant all the way around, you tighten these up, you clamp them, and they don't move. From now on, every 10,000 miles or whatever you use in your intervals for maintenance and you do your brake adjustments, you now do a minor adjustment, and the minor adjustment is using the brake adjusters in the middle of the shoe here to take out any space between the brake shoe and the drum. That's pretty much what's involved in doing a major adjustment and a minor adjustment. And we've just shown you the major part.